Hello, everybody. Olga Mandodari is here. Decided to make a 10-minute video about the very essence of Vaastu Shastra. First, we'll get rid of negative energy. I'm joking, maybe not. When I went to Peru and lived with shamans for 2 weeks, Shipibo shamans, I experienced that there are actually negative spirits, so we'll get rid of them. Anyhow, so I am taking this course. It's called Breakthrough in English. It's about how to bring your business to a higher level. And there are about 780 people online. And I'm in the group of American-Canadian startup businesses. So people introduced themselves and they asked, hey, you're already like 2-3 weeks together. We don't know exactly what you are doing. So I thought, okay, well, I said, I'm using special dimensions. You take this hand, you take this finger, and this dimension is a very important one. And I'm measuring space with that. They looked at me and they said, oh my God, are you crazy? Nonsense. What are you doing? So I thought, okay, I need to make a video and explain there is no nonsense. It's actually a science. Okay, so we all know that we have space, our cosmos, and we all know we live on the planet Earth. And we all know we're human beings, we're alive with our emotions, our thoughts, and so we are here to experience happiness. But it doesn't happen every day, and it doesn't happen sometimes often to some people, right? So what is the essence of the teachings of Vaastu Shastra or healing designs? I'm doing healing designs. So the essence of it is to create resonance of energies. What kind of resonance? What kind of energies? So we will talk about cosmos in general. We will talk about planet Earth, and we're going to connect with the house and the human being. So we create resonance between cosmos, Earth, and the human being. And the link in between to create such a space resonating with everybody, with everything, is your house. So apparently it's a science, and it's known for about 15,600 years. And I went to South India, Tamil Nadu, and I studied with well-known Dr. Ganapati Stapati from Chennai. He passed away in 2011, but he was an amazing teacher with a long experience, traditional architect. So he blessed me to do this service for people, to build houses of good energy. So let's see what kind of resonance. So we know that everybody has energy. We know that space actually has energy as well. Our scientists, they don't know where 98% of weight of the universe is hiding. They discovered that a long time ago, and they summed up all visible objects of the universe, and it's only 2%. Planets, stars, constellations, etc. So it constitutes summarized into only 2%. Where is other 98% of weight of the universe? So the Indian gurus, masters, teachers, enlightened beings like Brahmarishi Mayan from South India, they said, hey, in the scriptures, we know this for thousands of years. We know, they call it light matter or unified energy field. So all electrons, elementary particles, protons get combined from these particles coming from nothingness. That nothingness was a vacuum. Now scientists know that vacuum actually is not empty. Everything is coming out from vacuum. So vacuum is not empty. So ancient scriptures, they say, yeah, it is not empty. It's actually filled with energy, and it's a light energy. It's vibrating, pulsating. And there is a scripture called Aintiram from South India. So my guru taught me that apparently universe, according to the teachings, vibrates in sequences of 8. So patterns of 8 waves go through the space, and that's absolute vibration. So 8 times it fits time-wise in one blink of a human eye. That is described in Surya Siddhanta. So we know the universe is actually vibrating. It has source of for everything to become visible. So all organic matter comes from non-organic, which is actually light matter or light energy. And that light energy in, for example, Advaita Vedanta, they explain that as Parabrahman or absolute love or Sat Chit Ananda, absolute. So there are many different names in different denominations naming one specific, unusual, undescribable, unimaginative, something from where everything is coming into life. So we are dealing with that type of energy which penetrates entire space, and actually it created the space and it vibrates. So the planet Earth by itself is a live being. That's how it also was viewed, and it is viewed as a live being with its own emotions and thoughts. That's why it is spinning and also wobbling. So the most important thing is for us to find where is the axis of rotation of the planet Earth, and we tie in our house plan to the axis of rotation, not to the magnetic Earth, because magnetic Earth is moving, but axis is there stable. So that is important thing. So we link our house to the energy grid of their Earth, which is called Vaastu Purusha Mandala. Vaastu is energy, Purusha is a live being or soul of the planet, and Mandala is design simply. So we're linking our house design to the design of the planet simply by finding cardinal directions and working with them. So that's how we work with the house in regard to the planet Earth. Now, what is the most important thing is, it is actually to use proper dimensions. So I mentioned about this dimension, it's called angula. So angula is a very specific old dimension used in ancient by old Stapatis. And I got this gift from Dr. Ganapati Stapati. It's a copy of ancient scale called Kishkuhasta. So if we take angula and put 24 times, we will get the Kishkuhasta. That's about 33 inches. But angula could be different. There were 5 angulas, and each angula would relate to a specific varna. So we're using one specific angula described in the scriptures as kind of like unified angula. And what is important about this dimension, because our body is alive. And so whatever shape I have, whatever dimensions I have, so my angula came from the vibration of my inner being. And that's how I grew my body. So if I'm taking this dimension, which came from a live body, and I'm using this dimension to measure space, we create kind of like a capsule of space, which is alive, because space is alive, it has its own structure. We plug into the grid of energy of the planet Earth, which is automatically connected to the cosmos, because it has its own balance and it's vibrating and moving according to its own trajectory in our solar system. So one important element, there is also a golden ratio there. So I mentioned in my previous lectures, this is my angula. So this circle is compass, which is basically has embedded golden ratio. So if I measure my angula, okay, so then I measure my forehead, that you can see I have a golden ratio. So we're using this specific dimension to measure space. How do I know your energy? Because I'm talking about a resonance, right? I need to create resonance between cosmos and the human being to bring us to a higher level of vibration or spiritual growth or just well-being, to create a house which will be correlated to the human energy and to the absolute vibration of the cosmos. So we need to put this all together, and house is going to be the linkage between human energy and the cosmic energy, and of course, planet Earth. So we need to link all this to create resonance. So how do we do that? We have special calculations called IADI calculations. So I have formulas. I can calculate your energy, your frequency of vibration based on these ancient formulas, and I will find your vibration and your inner sound, actually. So what do I do with that? When I know your time and place of birth, so that I can find your vibration. So I take this data and I plug it in some other set of formulas and calculations to find perimeter of the building, height of the building, and the ceiling height. Everything is there, will be calculated. And I even know what will be the best direction for the front door for you, because that would be the energy which will be beneficial for you specifically. So what we do, we calculate houses, just geometry and mathematics based on astronomy and your birth star, and we plug it in all together and we create alive buildings. They're plugged in the energy of the cosmos, and by default in the planet Earth energy as well. So imagine you're like a light bulb, right? If a light bulb is in the lamp and lamp is turned off, we need to push the button in order to lit up the light bulb, which is connected to electricity, right? So think about this as house is also plugged in the energy grid of the environment, of the alive environment of the planet Earth and cosmos. And it will be lit up with the energy because we are connecting by resonance to the cosmic energy. And I am coming with my own energy, with my own vibration in that environment. And it actually feeds me because it creates a resonance. It uplifts my energy and gives me more energy to live my life and to be happy, healthy, prosperous, and grow spiritually. So this is the essence of Vaastu Shastra, healing designs. You're welcome to come to me. I have classes in English and Russian. I'm a Russian native speaker, but I speak English. I live in the United States for many years, more than in Russia. So I do have classes, and information will follow. And you're welcome to visit my website, olgamandodari.com, and I'll see you later. Thank you so much. Om Namah Shivaya. Bye.